Right. Team A, what's the next number? Yeah. Why? Can you explain why?
I don't know how to explain.
You don't know how to explain?
Can somebody explain?
Yes, you have the preceding number. So 1 plus 1 is 2, 1 plus 2 equals 3, 2 plus 3. Do you know what this is called?
No.
It's called the Fibonacci sequence. Okay. So yes, it's a point. Don't worry. Right, Team B, what's the number? 19. Yes, why?
2 plus 2 plus 4 plus 2 plus 2. Oui, c'est ça. C'est.
English, please.
Is 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus. C'est 4
I don't think
plus 2. 1 plus 4.
you're just saying random numbers. No, it's nothing like that. Does anyone know the reason? These are prime numbers.
Kiné?
So prime
Nombre
numbers.
premier. Et nombre premier.
Okay, so it was a bit simpler than 2 plus 4 plus 2 plus 4. Right, Team A, we ran out of music, but never mind. Team A, what's the answer? In the simplest way. Yes. Correct. And Team B, what's the answer?
Team B.
X5.
Yes, x to the power of 5. Okay, cool. Right, so we've got some points on the board. There'll be more opportunities to score points later. My name is Rhys. I work for Airbus, except when I say Airbus in France, nobody understands, so I have to say Airbus. But I work for Airbus in the UK. Next year, actually, I will move to Toulouse, so to work. But at the moment, I live in the UK, and I work as an engineer, but originally I studied mathematics. And this is a session where we're going to talk a little bit about mathematics. I suspect most of the mathematics is stuff you've seen before, but what you're going to do is, at the end of the day, you will create... And it's my job to design the parts of the aeroplane that will withstand a lightning strike. So if a plane gets struck by lightning, it's my job to make sure that it keeps on flying. Only for Airbus though. If it's a Boeing plane, then it's not my fault if it crashes. So that's what I do, and I use lots of mathematics there to calculate things like the voltages and the currents inside the aircraft, also to understand the temperatures and the properties of the materials to understand what damage there might be. In fact, I will just, because I think you might appreciate. So, wow! So you saw that, and this happens a lot. So every aeroplane gets struck by lightning about once per year. And as you can see, it keeps on flying and it doesn't crash. And this is my job at Airbus, is to make sure that that happens. If we watch one in slow motion, you'll see as this plane, as it flies above the tower, it will be struck by lightning, and we can watch it slowly. And you can see that the lightning goes in the front of the plane. That's slower motion than I was expecting. It's actually stopped. Okay, so there's the strike, and now if we watch it in slow motion, you'll see that the lightning goes in the front of the plane, and at the back all the way down to the ground. And this is why the plane is safe, in fact, because it's metallic. You have something called a Faraday cage, where the electricity can go around the outside of the metal structure of the aeroplane. So this is how planes have been done traditionally, but I'm using mathematics to look at what we do now. We're using carbon fibre inside aeroplanes, which isn't very conductive for electricity, and it means that when that electricity goes into the carbon fibre, instead of moving around the outside of the plane very easily, it starts to burn the material, and it can cause really significant damage. So at the end I'll show you a little bit of a bit more detail about what we do with that. Right, so it's called the Wheel of Fortune, and so we spin the wheel and you can guess either a number or a colour, or you can guess odd or even. Do you know what I mean by odd or evening? Odd or even? Pair or impair in French? Okay. So
Impair is odd and pair is even.
So, if you were to guess a number, you have 18 different numbers. So, Team A, what's the probability of getting a number right if you guess a number?
9.
In English? Chance you get the right number? Yeah. 1 over 18, yeah, of course. Team B, what's the chance of, if you pick a colour, that you get it right?
If you pick a color, what would be the probability that you get it right?
6. Yes, 1 over 6. And whichever team can answer first for odd or even.
1 times 2.
Yes, 1 over 2, Team B, there we go. Well, look, we're back, even scores again. So, because you can take different risks, if you choose odd or even, it's 1 over 2, so it's quite a high chance you'll get it right. But if you choose a number, you're taking a big risk, and so because of that, you get more points. So if you choose a number, you can score 18 points if you get it right. If you only choose a colour, you get 6, and if you choose odd or even, you get 2 points. So the bigger risk, the bigger prize. So we're going to play Team A against Team B. We're going to spin the wheel. So Team A, would you like a number, a colour, or odd even? A colour? Which colour?
Green.
Green?
Green.
Okay, Team A go for green. Team B, odd, even, number, or colour?
Regardez, je la sens, mets-les sur le 6.
Number?
Mets-les sur le 6, mets-les sur le 6, t'inquiète.
6.
Number?
6, t'inquiète, cousin, je suis joué au casino.
So we've got I'm doing 6, so you happy with 6? Yes. Team B, 6. Okay, so let's see if it pays off. So we're going to spin the wheel.
Si aussi, je suis dégoûté.
Okay, no points. We'll give it one more go. You can have one more go. Team A, do you want a colour or number or odd? Colour? What colour?
7.
Stay green, okay. And Team B?
6.
6? Stay with 6, okay.
Il fallait pas dire merde, il n'y avait pas de probabilité que ça tombe juste à côté.
Okay, it's not 6. I don't know why it does this. Ah, no points. No points. Sorry, guys. Okay, so that's the Wheel of Fortune. So that's all about probability, and there's another TV game that I'm sure you'll know that involves.
Le tir au semi, enfin le 9e au cadet. Malheureusement, c'est blessé.
Ma pyramide elle est mieux. Je sais pas où dire. En anglais évidemment, sinon c'est pas drôle. Si on fait un jeu de mots en français, en anglais c'est pas.
Exactly. Yeah.
T'as pas besoin de faire une formule carrée. Ah ouais, on a des mots de travail, c'est avec des lettres. Ah, t'aimes pas le calcul littéraire? Attends, on va faire.
Toi, tu peux juste te présenter. You are the presenter. Okay.
45.
And you can ask questions. questions.
Je sais pas parce que là c'est marqué first question is, donc ça a l'air d'être le rôle du présentateur.
No, but you can do as you want.
Bah du coup, toi tu peux poser les questions aussi.
Ouais. Bah non, vous allez pas les vidéos.
Ouais, ça marche. Tu fais la première, je fais la deuxième et tu fais la troisième.
Non, mais c'est pas.
Ok, à chiffre. Ça.
No, the last question. You need to translate the last question. I'm going to have another group and I come.
Okay, you stop filming? Okay. Here we go, let's start again, start filming.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the mathematical show. I had others speaking in Benoit.
5 men lives in 5 houses. To 5 colors separate. Smoke the cigar to 5 marks different. Drink 5 soda separate.
Hello and welcome to Who Wants to Be a Mathematician? The game show that is all about maths. Let's meet our contestants. Carole, 20 years old. Thomas, 21 years old. And the second squad, Alexis, 20 years old. Jonas, 20 years old. And now, time for the fourth question.
Okay. The surface of a water lily doubles every day. The 45th day, the pond is half full. When will the pond be completely full? À savoir que a water lily c'est un nénuphar et a pond c'est un lac.
Can you repeat the question, please?
The surface of a water lily doubles every day. The 45th day, the pond is half full. When will the pond be completely full?
Which day is the...
When will the pond be completely
Yes,
full?
but which day is
The 45th day, the pond was half full. 45th.
I think in the 46 days.
Yes.
Yes.
Congratulations! 1 pound for 2 squads.
Beautiful.
And now, time for the second question.
There is a book on the shelf. Is the fifth book from the right and the fifth from the left. So how many books are there on the shelf?
Excuse me?
There is a book on the shelf. Is the fifth book from the right and the fifth from the left. So how many books are there on the shelf?
Have you noticed? Sorry, I don't understand your question.
Un book en bas. There is 9 books.
Okay.
Because it's the 5th books from the left and the 5th books from the right.
Okay.
1, il y en a 4 là et 4 là.
How many?
Au milieu, ça fait 9.
Okay. And what's the question?
C'est combien avec? Stop. Time for the 9 book question.
Oui, il y en a 9.
That's right.
Oh.
I am the
Yeah.
Ça va être
Okay, everyone's quiet. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, start filming.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Who Want to Be a Mathematician. The game show that is all about math. So can you introduce yourself? What's your name?
Quentin.
Quentin, how old are you?
17.
Okay, and you?
Amin.
Amin, how old are you, Amin?
17.
And you?
Lilian.
Lilian, how old are you, Lilian?
17.
And? Quentin. How old are you, Quentin?
20.
Okay, so good. The first question.
Okay, let's go to the first round. So we got 2 dice. Dice B. What is the probability to obtain the same face on the 2 dice? D.
112.
Use your brain. Use your brain.
124.
Yes. What?
134.
Okay, so the second question is how many?
Hello and welcome to mathematics. Today for you we have selected three questions. The first one is that triangle plus triangle equals 6. Circle plus circle equals 12. Square plus square equals 4. So, what's the solution at these equations?
Iran.
Yes, this is a good thing. The second is the definition.
The game show that's all about maths. Time for first round. How many triangles you have in this figure? Thirteen? No.
1.
12?
12. 14.
14?
14.
No.
I know.
13 days.
13.
Yes.
They have a... I say that. There is 5.
No. Ah, 13. Okay. Yeah, right.
It's 60.
60, yeah. Yes.